When selecting a database, enterprises often choose different types of databases based on various business requirements. For reasons such as data security and resource utilization, they may also choose to store data in different database instances. This means a single application corresponds to multiple database instances. However, the resource utilization across these databases is often unbalanced, leading to resource wastage and complicating database maintenance and management. OceanBase Database's multi-tenant feature offers resource isolation, resource consolidation, and flexible resource allocation capabilities. These can resolve issues like resource contention, resource shortages, and resource wastage caused by multiple database instances within a single system. With OceanBase Database, you can flexibly allocate different specifications of resources, such as CPU, memory, I/O, etc., to different tenants, with each tenant's resources isolated from one another. In OceanBase Database, resources are organized like units. Each unit consists of physical resources like CPUs and memory of various specifications. In OB Cloud, multiple units can be created on a single node. Units across multiple nodes from a resource pool that provides resources to a single tenant. For easier business processing, you can create multiple tenants within a single instance. Each tenant can support different business systems or different modules of a large business system. These tenants can be created within the same instance and share a single set of infrastructure. The resources provided by this infrastructure can be flexibly allocated to different tenants as needed, and the allocated resources do not interfere with each other. You can flexibly adjust the resource specifications of your tenants based on business volume, helping you maximize resource utilization. Imagine you have 3 systems: HR system, financial system, and business system. Their peak business periods are at the beginning, middle, and end of the month, respectively, and each system requires 4 CPUs, 8 GB during peak times. You have already ordered an 8 CPUs 32 GB cluster instance. Now let's see how to use OceanBase Database's multi-tenant feature to save tenant resources while ensuring the normal operation of these 3 systems. Log in to the OB Cloud console and create 3 tenants with 1 CPU 8 GB each in an 8 CPUs 32 GB cluster instance. Tenants A, B, and C store different business data in these 3 tenants. Unlike other databases, you don't need to monitor multiple database instances in the console simultaneously. You can directly view the resource distribution of each tenant under the cluster instance. At the beginning of the month, scale tenant A up to 4 CPUs 8 GB in advance. Before mid-month, scale tenant A down to 1 CPU and scale tenant B up to 4 CPUs. After the event, scale tenant B back to its original resource specifications. Before the end of the month, scale tenant B down to 1 CPU and scale tenant C up to 4 CPUs. Resources of different tenants are isolated from each other, avoiding resource competition among business systems sharing the same infrastructure. Through flexible resource allocation, you can prevent business issues caused by resource shortages and avoid resource wastage during non-peak periods, ultimately saving costs.